zoo goers and zoo builders, what's going on? Underdog back, ready for more franchise mode in Play Zoo Asia. My franchise mode experience is going, I think, pretty well. The only problem we're having as far as getting things done is I'm kind of low on conservation points, and I really desperately need to earn some. And I'm really not gaining a lot for letting animals, or releasing animals to the wild. I think it's because some of these are just so commonly found in the, in like the market or maybe it's based on like the size or the rarity, or I'm not sure what the deal is, but yeah. We do have Barbarossa, and they're only worth like maybe 20 points at most. We have Peafowl, and when you release these, they're like single digits, you know? And I think we had 2 males in here, but one was elderly, so it should have just died, but actually that was the otter that died of old age. So how many otters do I have then? We have 3. Yeah, we probably need another one. Cause this albino is a female, but she could get frisky, and then we could have more albinos born. But I don't want to put that kind of pressure on a single animal. So let's just see real quick. Yeah, I'll get another female in here. Super delayed, but there it goes. Yeah. So I thought exhibits would be good for building up conservation points, but it seems like nobody really wants these in the wild. The leaf insect. I don't know. Maybe because they're just not like endangered at all. Maybe that's the deal. I'm not sure. I need to definitely check on the gender ratio in here, though. Call a mechanic, get this fixed. There's 10 of them. You know, one was elderly, yeah. So we're kind of just waiting for this one to, no offense, but pass away. We're waiting for this one to die before we deal with anything else, because this one is gonna keep fighting them. I guess they don't really fight much. I feel like a lot of animals will fight with the maturation thing. They don't really fight. They just get like lower welfare. But I'll tell you from personal experience, peafowl are not exactly the friendliest animal in the game, or the friendliest animal in the world. They peck, they bite. I've been bitten by a peacock. That's a true story. And this might sound like a lame complaint, but I wish there was more shop options in Planet Zoo, because there's really not a whole lot. There's like 7 different drinks, but they're all the same, pretty much. And then the food shops are, you know, just the base ones from Planet Coaster. We'll get Mixolante. If I have these unlocked, we'll have them forever, right? So I might as well research that stuff. The newest thing we added was the red panda, so I should be doing vet research for them. I think I was, before we ended, I was making sure everybody was up to 2. Security guard needs training. Okay. Yeah, that's the red panda. Still working on level 1, so they just got in here. There's not much more they need, I don't think. Maybe just a few more toys. Yeah, I can't even click on the front pieces to find out the information. I have to click on the actual gate. Because we did a custom cage kind of thing. Which I don't hate the way it looks. I didn't want to do it all the way around. Because I thought that would look weird. I thought it would look better if there was like a solid back part to it. Because I feel like that's how some habitats are. I didn't want like see-through mesh all the way around. So the plan for today was Indian rhino over here, but I don't know if there's even one on the market. One of my dolls died. Can you tell which one is dead? Because they're all sleeping in the same position. This is the dead one. This is the sleeping one. They look the same to me. This one's just confused. This one's as confused as I am. Rhino. I feel like there was one and I couldn't afford it. Was that the deal? No, I can afford that. I didn't know if we were gonna do two, because they are super solitary, right? There are newer threats to rhino, including invasive plants overtaking their grazing plants and competing with livestock for food and space. Because of this, rhino populations exist almost exclusively in national parks where they are well protected, so much so that its largely successful conservation efforts have led to an ongoing increase in their numbers. Well, that's a good thing if they're on the up. Exactly 1,000 meters. A little bit of water, because they do kind of swim. Not as gracefully as you would expect. Temperature 55 to 104. Yeah, it says 1 to 2. I feel like if we get both, they won't be lonely. Let's do both. Let's just do it. How old do they get? 39 years? That's quite a while. So they'll be in here. They'll be in here for a long time. That's like 5 minutes in game. No, I'm joking, but yeah, the time acceleration in this game is too fast. So I think I know what I want to try to do. I want to have probably a keeper hut over here, actually. And then it'll be... or over here, and then it'll be in a new work zone completely separated from the other one. Yeah. Where is... keeper... a small keeper hut. Yeah, we could have some space between things. I mean, 1,000 meters isn't that huge, but I feel like I want a big habitat. I need to space out my zoos more. I keep saying that, and then I never actually do it. Because I'm always unsure how to do it. Oh, I'll probably have to, yeah, water control, right? Because I don't know how I'm going to do the water layout. That's a good call. Water treatment. What staff pathing was I doing, and does it matter? I was doing the other one. That's my bad. I didn't think I was. And there's not that much different. I think this one's more like brown. Brown and green. Yeah, this one is connected for the otters. We did underwater viewing there for the otters, and this like animal talk thing over here. This took a while, but I think it paid off. It was worth it. Doesn't look terrible. Yeah, and then I'll have my gate right here. They always put the gate backwards. Never understand why. Well, we know the rhino's gonna break right through this. So I'm gonna, I guess, just highlight this and change the wood. Maybe go concrete or something. Probably put some rocks. Yeah, we'll do like a rock surrounding at the back part. And I'll sink this down. That sounds like a plan for the water and whatnot. Yeah, it is temperate Asia, and technically India is part of Asia. And I was like, I kind of just feel like throwing in a rhino. A lot of people like them, and they're not really hard to take care of. So I think it's a good choice. And then we'll have space for like a shop or something there too. Yeah, what I want to do is kind of try to sink most of it down. See, like that. Most of it I want sunk down, and then I'll try to make a slope around the gate. But for the most part, I want the whole environment like dipped downward. I don't know why that's what I'm feeling, but that's what I'm feeling. Because you'll be like a level above. It'll be like almost like you're looking down at the rhino without being on an elevated platform. Especially around the edge, I think it'll look cool. And then just full of rocks. Like rocks everywhere. We'll spend a lot of time with mixing fake and real rocks and stuff. And then I'll probably swap out like a null barrier somewhere. I was gonna sneeze for a second. I might. It's happening. God bless me. So I don't want to spend a lot of time doing like custom buildings because I don't find that super fun to watch or honestly do, and it's not really something I'm good at. So I've made the decision to focus a lot of the stream time on just making the habitats look pretty. I feel like for me that's way more important. We can get another habitat back here, because 1,000 is big, but what's it gonna be times 2? You know what I mean? What is it? They're not even gonna be. Wait, hold on. I can still look it up, right? Based on 2 adults, 1250, which sounds large, but realistically. Why is this like 9 meters? Don't do that. Yeah, I'm friends with people who are so much better at building than me. Like, their custom building skill is something I'll always be jealous of. I'm just like, teach me the ways. And there are no secrets in terms of like building. I mean, there are a few like tricks and tips of how to put things to make them look better, or what, you know, items to use to make things look like one thing look like another thing. But realistically, it comes down to time. Just a lot of time in the game, a lot of experience. That's what most gaming comes down to. Just like time spent. This part looks weird. I don't know, the curve is off or something. Maybe it's just the way the ground is around it. So how much space is this? Yeah, see, this would be enough space, but then they need a big shelter and lots of plants, so I'm actually gonna go out a little bit further. It's just not giving me the real curved shape I want and need. This might be better though, curved around the edges. Let's see. This thick glass is probably the way. Concrete around the other parts. Flatten this terrain. I think last time we found out that I actually have the ability to like bend terrain around the edge, but it's, yeah, sometimes it'll be weird, and then I just have to take the barrier and change it or replace it, rebuild it. Terrain. Smooth this out. We're gonna need water in here too. So there's gonna be a part where it's even lower. I'm gonna build like a pool. Mm-hmm. There we are. Give it some privacy. I might swap out where this glass is later, once I figure this all out. Okay, so the question is it traversable for staff? Most of it seems like it is. That's what's important. Okay, that'll be where the rhino go. And we'll get all the things that you normally need around the edge, like your information. I'll have to check the power grid here in a second. Oh, we're completely covered. Alright, we're good. We good. We don't have to worry about that. Because I have a generator over there, so that makes sense. I think we unlocked the solar panel last time, which is just more efficient, but a smaller area. Look how far away this other one is. Coffee shop is packed, but because there's nothing else. This just looks small. I think that's my problem. In my mind, I had pictured doing this whole thing as one habitat. But now this just looks too small. We'll get them in there. And we'll see how they feel. But my expectations are kind of low on that. People are already walking back here. They're already dropping their trash. That's a good sign. Come on. Like, really? New habitat. Let's go litter in front of it. Quick, we gotta litter. Somebody might think we're crazy if we don't. Yeah, they should pass quarantine here in a second. I think that's what that alert is. Just a lantern for the pathing light. We'll have to lay those out as we go. Quarantine passed. We are new to the zoo. So a new area. I'll put that in this area too. Actually, I could probably take this out and just keep this here. And then we'll get a new staff building soon.
Yeah.
Caretaker, keeper, vet.
Whoa.
These are always the first ones you need. And then work zone 3. Work zone 3. Work zone 3. We should have a free roaming caretaker anyway, though. I think I need a new vendor over here as well. Just to cover the shifts. I think she's going to the wrong shop, but can't win them all, I guess. Here they come into the zoo. We are getting something new. Alright, so this does look pretty steep for you, yeah? That's why we gotta check it. Of course, it's right where they're standing. It's exactly the place where they're standing is the one place that's a problem. Oh, there it goes. It seems like that is enough water. Is it deep enough? I think it's plenty deep. They're like sinking. It sunk. Is that too deep? It might be too deep. I mean, they can swim. I don't want it to like sink. Is that how they looked when they swim? Like they don't keep their head above water? They're not exactly the smartest animal in the game, are they? My other otter died. What's going on in here? Wait, how old were you? 13. Oh no, how old's my albino? If my albino dies before it has babies, I'll be very disappointed. How old is she? We watched her born. She's currently pregnant. Okay, she's only 3.5. She's gonna have babies here today. She's gonna have babies. That's exciting. Oh! Where are they? They're about to pop out. This is hype, because I don't know if they're going to be albino or not. This was technically my first albino born in franchise mode. So I was really surprised by that, because it's like a 6% chance that you get an albino born in captivity. I actually looked it up the other day. It's actually 6%. That is not an albino. It is a cute baby. Did you only have one? She only had one. Baby in the zoo is still hype. This is not a... Wait. There's so much going on. I'm getting pulled in every direction. Okay, that's the other male. Call a mechanic. There's still 4 otters in there, but one's the baby. Breed, habitat, species. A mechanic cannot reach the habitat because there's no mechanic over here. That's why. Because we didn't assign one yet. I wasn't ready for you. And I certainly wasn't ready for these rhino. Because now I have to do the shelter and stuff. Tickets are underpriced at $12. I agree. That's way too low. Alright, shelter. They need big shelter. The big shelter. Probably gonna end up covering this with plants anyway. There you go. Betting. Yo, Dan with the raid. What's up, bud? We just threw in the rhinos. We just got a new animal. You want to see my albino otter? Since you came in with your raiders, I'll show you. She is special. This is my first albino born in captivity. Look at her. Isn't she so cool? She's a very fast swimmer. It's hard to keep up with her. I hope you had a good stream. I did grind ZZZ off stream the other day a little bit, but I think I still have more to do. There's always more to do. In life, in gaming, in this zoo game. If you came over from Dan's raid, I appreciate it. We're just building a zoo. This is Temperate Asia in franchise mode, which is like the second map. So, first map was Desert Africa, and now we're trying to get mostly Asian animals. The Barabusa are here. And I think they're from South America, but no, wait, no, these tapir are South American. That's what it is. Yeah, these because the Malaysian tapir are not in the game yet. We're waiting for that DLC. So these I believe are from Malaysia as well. I always get these things confused. Are the animals animaling? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. We're gonna have to see what that got me for my red pandas, because they were not done yet with everything they needed. They're almost done. They just needed like one more toy. There they go. Feed them while we're here. Your booty hurts from sitting down all day? Or for another reason? What were you doing, Dan? Why was your booty hurting? Is this just keep rolling into my water? No, I feel like... Alright, maybe they're just constantly pushing it into the water. which is fine, I guess. This one's constantly rolling down the hill. Oh, I don't know if there's a way to stop that. A lot of my animals are dying of old age all at the same time. It wasn't even dead. They just boxed it up and told me it died. It's like that one time, you know how like your parents will be like, sorry honey, your goldfish died, and then they flush the toilet, and then you go into the bathroom and you realize that the fish wasn't even dead, dude. It wasn't even dead yet. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix the level of this water, because this is too deep. Stay right there. You have a pillow for your butt, and it still doesn't help? Get a better chair. What are you doing? I have an old couch, and I probably need to get a new couch at some point. Because it's like sunk in that one part, you know what I mean? That one part where you always put your butt. What else do we want? Sand? Sand around the edge? Your office chair has no cushion? Get a new chair! What? Hello? We're gonna cover this with rocks. Why does it say 42% now? You were 100 before! The fuck? How are you gonna be 100 and then lie to me? This is as big as this gets! That's what she said. Drive safe, Dan. Thanks again for the raid, bud. Do do do. at this part. What the fuck? I hate custom buildings. Is that how it's supposed to look? Oh yeah, I guess it does go through the middle. But then it's on the other side too. It goes right through. Okay. We'll leave this part sticking out. Copy. Why is there no, like, snap option? Why does this game make things difficult when it doesn't need to? This is why I don't do this on stream, because it's like, bro, I just need a larger shelter, just give me a larger shelter. Can't see what I'm doing, the arrow's directly in the way. This better be aligned. I'm not even gonna check. I'm just gonna assume that it is. I'm free-forming this whole thing because there's no. Why would there be snapping to the top of the thing? That's crazy. Snapping to the other piece? What do you think this is? A building game? With options? I'm off by just enough to be annoying. I don't know if I'm too far back. Too far forward. No one will ever see this once it's done either. That's the annoying part. Okay, so this roof is what? What kind of roof we got going on? I think it is this pitch here. It's not asphalt. It's this. Is it this one? I don't think so. No, it's like metal grid. This is in the game, right? I mean, I could have a different roof style. Metal plank? That seems right, yeah. Yeah. Metal plank. Yes. Okay. Now, for the edge. It's gotta be metal pieces. I might have to lift that roof a bit. But that's okay. Now, what does that say? Yeah, that went to 100. Zoo! Oh, lady! Oh, you know what? Hold on. Wait, don't go anywhere. Let me fast forward to daytime and I'll show you. Yeah, I know you want to see my albino otter, but it's probably best to show you in the daytime. I just showed it to some other people. It is here, though. It is here. It had babies, but the babies were not albino. Here it is. Look at her. Look at her. So this is a 6% drop, basically. That's one way to explain it. The odds of having an albino anything born in captivity, 6%. But if both parents are albino, it's like 50%. Yeah, she is really, really cool. Super unique. I think that's the first time I even saw an albino otter. So I don't know if you were here when I was explaining how this works in game, but basically there's like 4 different color patterns for the animals. One is base color, one is alternate color, then there's albino, then there's leucistic, then there's melanistic. So, I guess that's 5, but you know what I mean. And so, albino is the rarest you can get. Leucistic is white fur, but not true albino. Melanistic is like dark or black, like a black jaguar is the best example for that. But there's like melanistic wolves, so there's like all black wolves in real life. But in this game, there's like all 5 of those patterns for every single animal. So I think these are just base colored rhinos. Like it doesn't say there any special coloration or anything on them, I don't think. It should say she's an albino, right? Like when I click on her. I just forget what tab that's under. Because I need to remember this. Like if I click... I mean, it might be in the other animal view. Like, it shows her in the picture as white. Yeah, up here somewhere. So, yeah. Underneath her immunity rating, which is 83%, it says albino. And then these are like one is actually more red and one is more brown. So I guess red and brown are the they're the alternate colors. And then this one's like dark brown, this one's black. So yeah, there's alternate colors for everything, basically. Anyway, we're working on rhinos. They just got added to the zoo, so we have a lot to do for the rhinos here. I don't know if they actually need this water trough, if there's like a pool over there. But I'll put it right in front of the shelter just in case. And then I know we're gonna need a heater because this zoo does tend to heat up, or it tends to snow on this map sometimes. Alright, so this is 66 on the outside. For people, and then on the inside for the rhino, it could be like 85 in here. Yeah, we're gonna do rocks all around the edge. Do. No. No. Yes. We also have red panda. If you're into cute animals. If you're into cute animals. I'm not saying the rhinos aren't cute, but way over on the other side of the zoo. I don't know where they are. They're in here somewhere. They're trying to break out. Oh, they're way back here drinking water. Yeah, they're pretty small. So it's hard to find them sometimes. Plus, they can climb up a lot of these trees and stuff that I gave them, so. Sometimes they'll just be hiding up in a tree. They are shy? I think so. That is a common question. Yes, they are. So not only does that mean they will hide, that also means they prefer like opaque or one-way glass, but we did not do that. We gave them the mesh around. I don't think I have one-way glass on any of my habitats here. But that, I guess, was an option. We just didn't do it. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try to do a mix of real and fake rocks over here around the edge. Yeah, a couple animals are shy. It's hard to remember which ones, though. Like, there's just, you know, statistics for everything in this game. It would be impossible for me to remember everything about every animal. It's not feasible. Like, I think some of them are obvious. Like the snow leopards. In terms of being afraid of humans or whatever. Yeah, if this is here, I guess I don't really need the other rocks, huh? Big rocks first, little rocks later. Do. If this rhino can climb out, I'm gonna be so mad. I don't think they'll be able to. Dude. And then I want some around the edge. I think one of my insects died or something. When you build their habitat, it gives you the specs. On some stuff, it depends on what you mean. Like there's a Zoopedia. So the Zoopedia will give you answers to questions. Like, it won't say if they're shy just when you click on them. That's like a Zoopedia piece of info. That's not like a extremely important. It's more important stuff is here. Like your welfare. And this is like the overall health of your animal. You know what I mean? These are the numbers that are really important. And then this is terrain / habitat, and then you have environment, which is like plant coverage, temperature, water, whatever. And then this is enrichment. And the rest of the stuff is like social and breeding. No!